Hey, so welcome back, guys. We're working on the old 261 again. Today, I've had this for a long time now, but I have not had a reason to install it until now. We finally got quite a bit of snow on the ground, and of course I'm out cutting firewood every week in the snow. And that's where this thing comes in. This is, I believe it's just called a cover plate. If you look at the parts diagram at your dealer, it's just called the cover plate. Comes with this piece of plastic, 2 screws, and what it's going to do is going to go on the side of the saw here to keep that from sucking snow in. Because as you're bucking a log that's on the ground. Obviously, you're going to be low down, and as you get through the log, the saw is going to come in contact with the snow on the ground, and that fan in there is going to suck the snow into the shroud here. And if you watched our video on putting your saw in winter mode for the carburetor, you know that the air coming across the engine here is getting pulled straight back into the air filter going into the carburetor. So you don't want all that moisture, one, getting into your engine, because moisture is not good for an engine. 2, you don't want it getting in there soaking your air filter, because then you're going to have restricted airflow. So with it running in winter mode because it's cold out and getting down into the snow, we're going to put this cover plate on, and that's going to actually help stop that from drawing snow in as we're cutting on the ground. So let me bring you in closer here and we'll take a look at this part and go ahead and get it put on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this opened up. I've had it just hanging over here in the shop for, I believe, over a year now. I had kind of alluded to it in one of our older videos, but with no snow on the ground, I didn't have any reason to put it on, so it's just been hanging here taunting me. Now we're finally ready to get her installed. So what it comes with the cover plate itself, just steel orange plastic. So the part number for this, if you're interested and want to pick one up, it's here on the package. 1141-007-1004. Your local Stihl dealer should be able to look that up and get it for you. I did have one dealer tell me that he basically didn't want to order it because he didn't think I would need it in our climate zone. So I found a new dealer. Because if I want to ask you for a part, I kind of expect you to go ahead and order it for me, whether you think I need it or not. But, all right, let's go ahead. We got the cover plate. We got 2 screws. That's all you need. And these are, of course, going to be Torx screws. They're going to use one of the 2 tools that this saw came with. These pro saws, every aspect of them is meant to be worked on in the field with as little tools as possible. So these tie right into that. And I will go grab that real quick. Okay, so when you buy the saw new from the dealer, basically this is what you get as far as tools. And these 2 tools are essentially enough to do a full teardown of this saw. That's one of the nice things about the Pro Series saws. They're made for easy rebuild, easy repairs out in the field. So this is a T25, I believe, Torx bit. And of course you got your scrinch, which flathead screwdriver, and this will fit your bar nuts and your spark plug. We don't need this. All we need for this cover plate is this. Obviously it's made to be installed and removed in the field as needed. We're not going to want this on all the time because it will restrict airflow, but if we're cutting in that deep fluffy snow, we want it on there so we don't draw that in. So let's get her put on here. Okay, so this should be an easy, straightforward install. I'm learning right along with you guys. I've not done this before, but it looks like it should be easy. And I think that's all there is to it. So it looks like it's got these little clips here that are going to slide under the bottom of the cover here. So that's going to hold it on at the bottom. And you'll notice 2 screw holes on this recoil cover. Slide those in and these holes line up perfectly. I assume these are threaded holes, but I could be wrong. If they're not, they'll thread as the screw goes in, right? We want to be careful. I don't want to over torque these. You never want to over torque and strip out your holes here. So we only need it just, slipped out. We only need it just snug. It's not going to be under any kind of force. So all we need is for it to stay on there. And it looks like, oh, that's nice. This is designed so that, it looks to be designed so that these screw heads, when you get it just snug, are down in this recess for the most part. I hope to keep from catching it on stuff, I guess. All right, so there we are. That's really all there is to it. So we will take this out into the snow. We'll rev the engine up, set it down close to the snow, and we'll see what the difference is. Obviously, I think it's pretty clear that it's not going to be drawing snow in through a solid cover here, so should be no problems there. I think a neat feature there, if you get your gunning line, of course, it's got a little build-up piece here to go over that. Just nice and form-fitting. It actually looks nice on there. So let's go try it out. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned a little something along with me. This is a new device for me. I'm kind of excited to finally get to put on there. I love this saw. It's a great saw to use. I really enjoy using it, and so any kind of accessories are just kind of fun to play with. So hope you guys learned something. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, maybe send it to somebody you don't like. I'm sure they'll love it. If you want to see more content like this, be sure and hit that subscribe button. Every little bit helps us grow the channel. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, and God bless.